Okay, let's start. Reflection by spherical mirror. Spherical mirror. One surface of the curved mirror is silvered. It can be this surface. It can be any side. So one side of the curved mirror is silvered. The center of the sphere is called the center of curvature, that is here. The geometrical center of the mirror is called its pole. The line joining the pole of the mirror and its center of curvature is called principal of axis. When a parallel beam of light is incident on a spherical mirror, the point where the refraction rays converge on the principal axis is called principal focus. So this is the principal focus where all the beams of light of incident are joined. So first type is concave mirror. If the reflection surface lies on the inside of the curve, it is concave mirror. So its reflection surface is here inside and the coated is hard side is outside. So this is the reflecting, this is the focal point, this is the center of curvature, and this is the reflective surface. So what are the rules of this? The first rule is rays parallel to the principal axis are reflected towards the principal focus of the mirror. See, rays parallel to the principal axis, all parallel with the principal axis, are reflected. Whenever it will fall here, it will go and come to the principal focus. Okay, one practical example of such type of, that is not mirror which I am giving example, but it is similar to that. If you see the dish antennas or dish receivers, those antennas are of this type. Okay, and here you can see there is some type of box, signal box is there. So satellite signals are followed on that dish and they are reflected to the center of that principal focus, and there is the device. So that's why in those dishes, if that dish is damaged from here, then satellite signals will not reflect direct to this box and our television or our digital receiver will not receive the signals. So that is of the same rule. Rays parallel to the principal focus are reflected towards the principal focus of the mirror. Second is, the ray passing through the center of curvature retraces its path after the reflection. So what happens if the rays passes through this point, like it's going there? So if the rays passes through this point, then the rays will return back with the same path. So that's why the rays passing through the center of the curvature retraces its path after reflection. Image formation in concave mirror. Till now we study what is concave mirror, what are the rules of concave mirror. Now we will talk about images formation in concave mirror. So the first case is, when the object is placed at the center of the curvature, the image is of same size, real and inverted, and it has the same center. So for example, this is the mirror, and if you see that the object image is of same size and it seems so same size that it seems real, but it is inverted. See, the fire was here and in the image you can see fire. So this means the object is placed at the center of curvature. So if the object is placed on the center of curvature, then the image will be of same size but of inverted. Second case, when the object is placed after the center of curvature, it is seen that the image is real, inverted, small in size and lies between the center and focus. So if in the mirror you are saying that the image is of same size but it is inverted and it lies between center and focus, this means the object is placed after the center of curvature. So whenever the object is placed after the center of curvature, the object image will be real, inverted, small. See, it will be small because this is the center of curvature and object is placed after the center of curvature. Okay, from here we will